because we feel like we are blessed to have the opportunity to come over. There are a lot of people who want it. Secondly, we appreciate the systems because we don't have them. And three, the responsibilities that we have upon us to take care of our family members, our parents, our siblings, our communities in which we grew up. We have that responsibility to owe it back to taking care of them. And so when we are fortunate enough to come over this side, we kind of remember all these things. For most of us immigrants, being in America or in the West, anywhere we find ourselves with better amenities, we just don't take it lightly. We don't take it lightly for the fact that we come from countries where a lot of the things, the opportunities that we see around when we get in Western countries, we usually don't have those kind of opportunities around us. And so when we are fortunate, we see that as being fortunate to cross the ocean and come over to America or to Europe or Canada or wherever we find ourselves. That makes you feel, one, like you are the chosen one. And definitely, I don't know if you understand that it comes with a lot of responsibilities, because it comes with you having to remember that there are a lot of people who want to be in your place, and you are blessed to be the one. So you don't take it for granted. You want to use it to the best of your ability. You want to use every opportunity that's afforded to you because you see it as a blessing that could have been for someone else. And two, we have a lot of responsibilities on us to take care of families back home, mom, dad, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunties, cousins. Everyone is looking up to you, because growing up in Africa, we have this saying that one family don't raise a child. When there's a child in the community, everybody owns a responsibility to watch that child and make sure they grow up for the good. And so it becomes a burden on you. And while there's a good side and a bad side to it, those are more reasons why we do what we do when we're fortunate to travel outside our countries and come to the West or wherever we find ourselves. And secondly, we appreciate the systems that we meet, because a lot of us, where we come from, I'm from Liberia in West Africa. And in my country, there's a lot of systems that I see in America that I have admired, that I have to live by, that I enjoy. And a lot of people work their blood, sweat, and tears to build those systems today. A lot of people lost their lives in the process of building those systems today, which of course happened in my country, but the system never was built. People died. People went on strikes. People still go on strikes every day for a change, but it never happens. But you guys are fortunate, and we come here and it makes life so much easier. Like, look at the transportation system in America. I know it may not be the perfect one that a native-born American would want. You want to have your privacy to your car. You want to have the best of car. But I mean, where I come from in my country, we don't have such a transport system. Like the metro, we don't have it. If that's something where it was in my country, believe me, I don't think anybody will even want to own a car. Or a lot of people would not want to own a car. And so it makes it more easier for us to just appreciate the little things, and we kind of work around the ones that are maybe not too perfect. We have to find a way to work around it. So those are some of the reasons why immigrants, I think people say immigrants become more successful when they come to America or when they go to the West. It's first thing because we feel like we're blessed to have the opportunity to come over. There are a lot of people who want it. Secondly, we appreciate the systems because we don't have them. And three, the responsibilities that we have upon us to take care of our family members, our parents, our siblings, our communities in which we grew up. We have that responsibility we owe it back to taking care of them. And so when we are fortunate enough to come over on this side, we kind of remember all those things, that yes, we have to work hard. And that is why the immigrant, we work like we have, not even like, we work hard. We do the things that we do, the things that nobody want to do, the dirty work that nobody want to do. We go ahead and do it because our backs are against the wall. We have no other option. And if we see the opportunity that we could not get a job back home, or we could not get the job that pay us so much money like we would think we will be making here, we just want to use it. We just want to work it and work it. We kind of also get caught up in the process, and we forget that there's a bad side to it. Because if you continue to just work it and work it and work it and work it, you might end up in breaking down earlier, and then you lose everything, or maybe you fall sick and you cannot even enjoy all that you've labored for. You cannot benefit from it. And or maybe in the process you didn't even gather anything to save, because the thing about it is that you work hard for the money in the West and you make the money, but you have to spend a buck of it back into taking care of yourself, into like your housing, your feeding, your health care, the car, like transportation that takes you to work every day and back. You have to pay for all that. So we see this like, okay, I have to do everything that I have to do, because why? Yes, I have to meet up with my bills. I also have to save this money aside to be able to